Hey guys, in today's video we're going to be breaking down the difference of TikTok versus Instagram and what content to post on each platform. A lot of creators will repost their TikTok content to their Instagram platform, and that's why growth is often very inconsistent because the platforms reward very different behavior. To start off, TikTok is a very content-forward platform. Algorithm cares about watch time and interest. You can go viral with 0 followers, no aesthetic, and no brand. On the other hand, Instagram is a very relationship-first platform. The algorithm cares about who follows you and who's interacting with your content consistently. Growth is slower on Instagram, but a lot more community-focused. TikTok focuses and pushes out their For You page, and Instagram focuses and pushes out their followers and Explore page. TikTok videos that perform well are very unpolished and more raw content. It's a lot more focused on trending audios and trending content, and it's a lot more informal and personality based. I always like to tell small businesses, creators, and influencers that the more personality that you put on TikTok, the better, because people are constantly doom scrolling and they're consuming a lot of brain rot material, so our attention spans are a lot shorter on TikTok. Examples of videos that perform well on TikTok are, again, the raw, casual, and unpolished videos. Talking to the camera performs extremely well on TikTok. Story times, POVs, hot takes, anything that's opinion-based performs well on TikTok. Educational content, but in a more casual tone. Again, talking to the camera is really good for delivering educational content on TikTok. Trends and sounds matter so much more on this platform. And repeating this similar format on TikTok is good. I like to say that quantity over quality is very important on TikTok, because the more you post and the more you put out there, the better. Books that go viral on TikTok are things like, here's something that nobody tells you about, or POV, you're new to this but you're still learning. Another really good one is, I tried this so you don't have to. For your TikTok content, focus on minimal editing, jump cuts, so really short clips in between, and the caption should be auto-generated. On the flip side, on Instagram, more polished and intentional content performs a lot better. Your aesthetic still matters on Instagram, and your strong visuals should be within the first 2 seconds of the video. Reels that are educating, inspiring, and entertaining people perform really well on this platform. And the 2 most common and well-performing pillars on Instagram are personal branding and lifestyle, so storytelling content. Examples of good hooks that do well on Instagram are 3 things that help me grow, or save this if you're a creator. Instagram really pushes videos that have a lot of saves and shares. And another really good example is what I would do if I started over. If you're editing on Instagram, you want to focus on clean frames, so longer clips are okay. A lot of consistent color usage and font, so keep your personal brand consistent in all your videos. And text overlays that will match your brand and match your aesthetic. Think of Instagram as your brand or business or even personal portfolio. Instagram algorithm is moving a lot more to the news and kind of like a resource for search engines as well platform, versus TikTok is still considered like a social media. A lot of people will go to Instagram to see a more professional side of a business or professional side of a creator. Think of your Instagram feed as your portfolio or your resume. The captions for both platforms are also very different. TikTok captions should be searchable items. The captions on TikTok should help the person understand the video. You want to write your captions on TikTok the way people will search things. For example, how to grow on TikTok, or concept idea for small creators. A pro tip that I like to use for captions on TikTok is to pretend you're answering a question that someone typed out. Instagram captions should be considered as connection. Captions are for your community and your audience, not just SEO. You want to focus your Instagram captions on value, story, and connections. And always, always, always at the end of your Instagram captions, include a CTA or a call to action. This is things like save this, comment your thoughts, or DM me if you need help. All in all, you want to be posting smarter, not harder, if you're trying to grow on social media. And long story short, TikTok is talk, test, and repeat. Instagram is polish, connect, and build trust. The same video can work on both platforms if you're trying to cross-post and minimize your content editing, but you will need to make some tweaks to how you're posting the items on both platforms. SEO optimization is a whole nother ballpark, so if you'd like a video on that, just let me know. And as always, if you'd like to chat with one of our social media experts, please book a consultation with the link down below. And please check out my businesses that are both social media agencies and specialize in marketing and ads. Good luck and happy posting.